Hey guys, this is your girl Kate, better known as Esper Dreams Online. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Grinding before we tackle Lazaric and the Air Castle. We're gonna go to Air Castle anyways, mostly because we can gauge, like with this game, like if you're able to defeat the enemies with not much issue, then your level's pretty sufficient. But I know from past experience, I need to be a little bit higher than where I am. Right now I'm level 30, 31, 29 average for my team. I'll just show you guys. So I have Kyra and Chaz level 30, Rika, because Rika will always level up faster, 32, Rune and Ren 29. And I really feel I want to be level 30, 35 would be awesome, 40 would be epic. So I'm going to be grinding a lot. I did go to Weapon Plant, which the video did not save, so sorry. But we'll go back there anyways, I promise. And Weapon Plant is pretty cool. It is optional. But the Weapon Plant did get Ren, some upgraded armor and weapons, but also repair kits. So now, because you can't buy repair kits at all in stores, you can find them in chests during dungeons and, stuff like that. But the weapon factory actually has where you can go to the computer terminal and get as many as you want. So we got a couple for Ren. And I did get some awesome abilities. So we got Ray Blade 2, which is like the best attack Chaz has. We got Kyra. She got Warlaw. Warlaw is for defense for the whole party, so that's awesome. Ren did get the Buzz Rock, which will attack all enemies with like missile or something. It's just pretty cool. Rune did get he got FS, which I don't know what it does, but we got Tandle, which is like a ray of light, can do heavy damage on an enemy to 2. So we are getting there. So I figure we're kind of close to my goal, but we need to grind, guys. We need to grind. And I was watching a YouTube video, and I'm going to post it down below, from this really amazing YouTuber who streams tons of retro games. And I sat like watching his Face There for stream that was about 3 hours and so. And he mentioned this game is kind of difficult. And so I will agree, but I don't agree. I'm like in between agreement and disagreement. One, this game is like any RPG you play, it's difficult. That's, if you're gonna go in and not grind and not learn how to do things, then yes, this game is hard. But if you're comparing it to like a Final Fantasy game, where you're looking for your cure, Kurgra, pray, heal, stuff like that, fire, then no, this is not the game that you're going to get that, because because all of the healing properties in the camp section are different. So rest is like your low level heal or cure. Okay? Geras is your higher level heal, so like Kurgra. And Res and Gers will heal one person except for Ren and Demi. They are the only characters in the game that cannot be healed by text. They can only be healed by walking, repair kits, or recover. They have their own ability to recover. So that's the 3 ways that Ren and Demi can heal. Sar is like Prey for Eunice Prey Final Fantasy X, and that will heal everyone with a small amount of HP, but it's more than you get with rest. Probably, I want to say maybe a little bit more or the same. And Gisar is Prey that will actually heal a lot more, to restore your hit points more. So that's like your healing. And it does get confusing. Like, so Chaz has Ryuka. So Chaz has healing with Res. Hinez and Rukia or Ryuka are not healing, so Hinez is like your escape. So if you're in a dungeon and you're low, just use Hinez and teleport back to the entrance of the dungeon and leave. Ryuka, so if you're outside of a dungeon and or in town, you can use Ryuka to go to any town you've already been into. Antis or antidote. Reaver is resurrection. Gears is the same thing. Rimpa, I haven't used that, so I don't really know what it does. I want to say it could be when you're paralyzed or when you're asleep. I never use it, so I don't really know. And then also we'll go to Kyra, because Kyra does have medicine, which will do full hit points for the characters in battle and in camp. So, because this game is vastly different from like a Final Fantasy game, I really recommend, and I do this now, is when you get new skills or attacks or both, write them down, use them in battle, use it in camp, see what they do, jot it down, because it is imperative that you know what stuff does, because this game doesn't tell you. Even the guide, I don't think the guide went over what everything does. I'll have to find my strategy guide for this game. I still own it. But yeah, even as a kid, I wrote down every little skill and check per character, the levels I got it, because I am very weird. I wanted to know what level I got what. And even when I was doing the macros, which I should do, I haven't, I would do that so I could have Han and Chaz do a technique together, or Rune and whoever. So to me, like, it's difficult if you don't know exactly what attacks and skills do to better properly use them in battle, but it's the same kind of difficulty you'll get in any other role-playing game. The more you grind, the more you level up, the more you, like, explore what each character does and the party they're bringing forth. It's easy, but there is a difficulty that I despise in this game. It's the save feature. So you can save you can save only outside of dungeons, so like in town, the spaceport, stuff like that. If you're going to, like we're going to explore and maybe do a boss fight with the 3 guys up here. If you're going to do a boss fight and you die, you're back to the very beginning of the title screen. So all your progress has been lost. And it's very frustrating. So when you go to a dungeon, you have to make sure, alright, I got enough healing goods, I can't use TP, all this stuff, just so you can go to the boss fight. And hopefully win. So that, because like in Final Fantasy, or Stoken, or Wild Arms, or Breath of Fire, you'll always have like a save spear, or the ability to save anywhere in the game. This game you don't. So that game does, so in that aspect it is difficult because you don't really know exactly what to expect when you fight a boss. And it's very easy to die, even by normal means in battle, if you're not prepared or you're not paying attention, like happens to me. So yeah, so I agree, this game is as difficult as you make it out to be, but not so more difficult as playing like any other role-playing game, if that makes sense. That's my 2 cents though, but I am going to link his stream down below to check out his stuff. He was playing Yeast, which I love Yeast, so I was totally geeking out watching the stream of the red-headed stranger Adol, and it's really cool. So yeah. So my little soapbox, if you want to call it. Alright, so we're going to go, heal. But right now, like with armor, all the stores don't have anything or anything higher that I already have, so it's very infuriating. I did equip Rika and Chaz with better weapons, but armor is the same. They didn't have anything or offer anything that I could use. I am glad I got Ren the stuff because he needed it. So I'll show you what Ren got. So he got the plasma launch and ELST armor and gear. So that kind of helped him out. Attack power now is 170 and defense is 150. Rika got the Laco Claws, so her attack's 146. Defense sucks is 118, not really happy. I got him the Laco Sword for Chaz. Attack power is 150, defense is 126. Ugh. Kyra, I got her 2 Laco Slashers because she's like Alice, and so being able to hit multiple enemies, double damage is pretty cool. And Rune has what Rune has. So nothing's really changed in that. Alright, so we're gonna go explore a little bit more. And I will say, if you're stuck on this game, not know where to go, because I get turned around and lost all the time, is make a map. The last battle we have with Dark Force is annoying because when we get there, you'll see it. I'm gonna find my guide for that because you have to go certain steps. And the certain steps, and you don't have like a dungeon like this. It's all like multicolored, like time and space, timely-wimely bizarreness. That as a kid with the guide was very helpful. Without the guide, it kind of sucked. But that's just me. So we're going to try FS, see what that does. Then we'll show you Brush Rock, and we're going to have some fun. It's like little missiles. Alright, so that's pretty cool, but we only got one of those where to use it. Okay. So we're going down here. But if you guys have any questions about this game or want me to go over more information on or show different texts in battle or skills, let me know. I don't mind showing off my favorite game in the world, even with all the stuff I don't like about this game. I still love it. I think this game has a fair amount of love and hate relationship with me. I hate the fact that I can't save everywhere. I'm so used to that in other games, but this game does make me prepared to fight. You know, I have to know what I'm doing when I go into a dungeon. I can't just pretend that I'm all set if I'm not. And you can, like I said before earlier, you can gauge how you're doing in battle with your level, if you're dying a lot. And right now, because I have been grinding a little bit, at least got everyone up a level or two, it's easier. That makes me happy. Because it does get, at times, to be, a challenge. And it's very easy in this game to get discouraged because you're doing good with levels in the beginning of the game, you're, kicking butt. You're able to have not much difficulty with the game. And then you come somewhere further and you're like, oh, snap, crackle, pop, well, this is kind of more difficult. And so, what do you do? Which is why I like this game, because you know if you need to let grind because enemies are kicking your butt or killing you, which happens to me all the time. Like, I'll just get in that mind, like, hey, I'm pretty good at my level, and get cocky and then end up dying. So Rika level up again, but she will be the fastest person. So I'm not too worried. I do have to buy like healing stuff, but since we're just grinding, I'm not too worried. I might retreat and buy some more healing stuff. So for healing, you want to have all three. Monomite, Trimate, Diamite. Just enough. Like you want to, because for some of the healing, you don't really need a whole lot. Then some you do. And Chaz, alright, got level up. So we're actually going to retreat, so I'll go to Chaz. The controls are kind of weird, because sometimes they do, for some reason, it goes down one. I'm never aware, so go back to the Zoas. And cue the happy space music. I kind of wish the space travel wasn't so, like, short. It's just me. I like this music. It makes me like happy to go on an adventure with my guys and girls. Best thing about the spaceport is always why I go to Inn now. So now we're gonna go to we'll go to Tyler first and get some Diamite and Trimate. And go to Jut to get some more Trimate. So we're gonna get 4 Monomite. And by the way, so Escape High is the same thing as Hanayas, and Telepi is the same as Ryuga. If you ever don't want to use your TP, you can get those. But I mean, I don't need them. I feel sufficient. Alright. Well, we're all full. Can we sell anything? Let's go find out. Repair kits. I got a lot of healing. You can never sell the Ice Digger, Land Rover, Psycho Warren. Alright, we got enough healing, I feel. Ren got more, I probably don't need as much, but you never know. Alright, so we're gonna go back here. Save my game. We're gonna go back to the air castle because I want to try to at least do that first boss fight with the 3 random sorcery android things. I don't know what they are, what they're called. Whatchamacallit. Whatever. My descriptions are wonderful, I know. So when I'm preparing to fight a boss, I don't use TP or skills. I will just use my healing items as is to use them up. Just because I want to make sure I have enough TP and skill to do it to it. Whatever they are. I don't even know. And of course, boss fight was the Frost Saber. I am excited that we're actually getting close to, like, my favorite part in the game soon, guys. I am probably gonna geek out. Not probably, I probably will. This game has so many fun memories for me. But like, this was the first role-playing game I ever beat as a kid. Uh, because I had to rent a lot of games, I never actually could play like an RPG from start to finish. Like Breath of Fire 1 and 2, I would get close, but then I would have to bring it back. And it'd be the same with Final Fantasy 3, which I eventually own, and I have beaten it on the Game Boy Advance, PlayStation. But but this was the first game that I actually had. I bought myself during like Easter week. We're gonna use a repair kit. Where I actually played start to finish, beat it, and it made me like excited to play more games. And this is a game I said before that got me into role-playing games, and made me stay a gamer. It's very special in my heart to why I love it so much. Ugh. And you're gone. Bye, whatever you are. Okay, we're doing okay. Alright, so now for the next section again. Alright, we're gonna go up here. I really like how now there's 2 dots over there. There's 2 red and 2 yellow. I don't know, I really love how it looks like space. It's just, I don't know, I geek out over little things like this. Gonna run from this, from dimension worms. Go down here. Nothing here. Gotta run away from some battles. I want to try to get to the boss. And let's go in here. The lava on the floor. Alright, let's go. I think the boss is in here actually. Or not. Alright. We'll fight these guys. Alright, so I feel kind of confident that I think with Lazaric, not that I think, I know with Lazaric, I'm going to level up a little more, but I think we'll be okay to fight. We can find them, the boss, to get to Lazaric. And then when we go to like actual inside of Air Castle, it does get more. It's a long dungeon. I find. Of course. Fight after fight. That's one thing I despise about is the random battles. They just drive me crazy. I don't mind random battles, but they just really not my favorite thing. Alright, I think maybe they're in here. I don't know, but we're gonna just heal them safe side. Oh, Rika. Alright, Kyra with Monomite. Or not, but maybe in here. Okay, I think they're in here. Can we save? No, of course not. Okay, we got a weapon for Rika. Let's go get her a new weapon. Alright, so they're probably down here. Hiding. Look down here. Just want to get to the boss man. Welcome to the confusion of where the boss is. I'm gonna fight this guy, fire breath. The treasure you shall get. Swift Helm. Awesome. Got Chaz, a new item to... Alright, now I'm lost. I don't know where to go. Welcome, this is why the game is so confusing because it's so easy to get lost and I... I wonder if I have to go up, not down. Let's go find out. Alright. Did I go already? I did, I think, right? Yes, so I don't think I go down here. Maybe that's what happened. But where do I go? Trying to find out. So I think maybe I missed a step somewhere. Oh, Room survived. We'll use Trimite on Rune. Huh. Every other sub you take, a monster awaits. As we explore, I wish it was like an item that you can use so you'll get attacked every 5 seconds. That would be awesome. Fight, 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 fight. Okay, so I think that maybe down. Okay. Nope. Fell for it. Alright. Lost. I am lost. So I'm gonna go back to the Zolas and sell the items for Rika and Chaz that I got, and I'm gonna have to come back here to figure out where they are. I do not know. It's very infuriating. They're somewhere. So we only were able to grind a little bit, but we did a lot so far in our adventure in the air castle. So I'm gonna locate a map to find out where they are. In the next video, we're gonna kick their butt. I promise. Hopefully. I mean, I might get lost again. Who knows? But thank you all for watching, and let me know if you do want me to go over in more detail all the abilities, or try them all and then tell you what each does. I mean, I don't mind. It's fun. Let me know. Alright, until next time. Bye, guys. Let's save my file before I say goodbye. Alright, take care, guys.